Welcome back to Automotive Territory. Every year, automakers adjust their lineups and discontinue some of the cars in order to free up manufacturing lines for more popular or new products or cut out non-profitable models. This year, we're losing some of the autos that were never successful with the buyers, together with some well-known names that will be dearly missed. The noticeable trend is that with low gasoline prices, compact cars and sedans are falling out of fashion, while SUVs and crossovers are stepping in to take their places. In this episode, we'll show you the latest departures from the automotive market that have chances to never come back or just take a break for now until better times. Before we start this episode, a quick reminder to subscribe to our channel for more automotive content. Enjoy the ride! Dodge Viper. Without any doubt, this is the most heartbreaking departure of this year, and it is the biggest name on our list. The Viper has been with us since 1992, and back in the day, it was the car that made Chrysler a fortune. The latest iteration of this Dodge were referred to by some as muscle cars and by others as supercars. We do believe that Viper was a modern-day vision of what a muscle car could be, immensely strong and at the same time rather controllable. The most impressive of the outgoing venomous Dodges was the 2017 ACR Coupe. It was equipped with the all-aluminum 8.4-liter V10 with startling 645 horsepower and 600 pound-feet of torque output, which is, by the way, the most torque of any naturally aspirated performance car engine in the world. We are not sure about the rest of the lineup from this video, but this American icon will be truly missed. Mitsubishi Lancer. Even though the segment of compact cars is rather crowded, Mitsubishi Lancer used to stand out due to the evolution appearances at the Fast and Furious movie franchise and Need for Speed game series. The latest model years were geared up with either a 1.6-liter or 2.0-liter four-cylinders with Mitsubishi innovative valve timing electronic control and 117 to 150 horsepower outputs. However, after 15 years of sales, the manufacturer has decided to shut down the model and double down on the more popular segment of SUVs. Lancer's spot will be taken by the upcoming Eclipse Cross. All in all, this is sad news, but at least Tokyo Drift fans will be able to get a car of their dreams at a discounted price. Chevrolet SS. This automobile has been manufactured in Australia by the General Motors subsidiary Holden since 2014. It is a big and powerful performance sedan that by some car fans was considered a muscle car, and no wonder, since the top trim was equipped with the old-school LS3 V8 that made 415 horses and 415 pound-feet of torque. It was a sportier and more expensive alternative to the Impala, with 4.5 seconds 0 to 60 acceleration and 160 miles per hour top speed. However, Chevy SS was mostly popular among a handful of Chevrolet brand loyalists, and combined with General Motors' decision to shut down their Holden manufacturing facilities in Australia, this capable performance sedan had to go. Chrysler 200. 2017 became the last year in the short life of Chrysler 200, a 5-seater sedan that was first sold in 2011. Despite aggressive marketing, including an ad featuring Eminem that aired during Super Bowl in 2011, the model has not managed to gain momentum. However, as its sales hit an all-time low, falling 65% in 2017, Fiat Chrysler decided to stop the agony and end its production. According to the CEO of Fiat Chrysler, being one of the biggest financial failures of last 8 years, the vehicle was just not worth the hustle. The company does not mean to offer an alternative to the sedan, and instead prepares to turn to developing new trucks and SUVs to meet growing demand. Jeep Patriot. The small-sized boxy-looking SUV remained with us for 10 years, from 2007 to 2017. Liked by many drivers for its old Cherokee exterior, it was never considered prime or superior. It also lacked safety features and had dated cramped cabin. Despite decent off-road performance and attractive pricing that started from just $18,040 for 2017 model, Patriot sales figures plummeted last year, finally prompting the company to discontinue its production to make more room on the market for its brother, Jeep Compass. Both vehicles are mechanically similar, but Compass was endorsed by the manufacturer after managing to win the customers with a major redesign received in 2017. VW Sirocco. The first generation of Scirocco was introduced back in 1974, and even though it had fairly good sales, the first discontinuation occurred in the late 80s with the successor model Corrado. But in 2008, for the reasons unknown, the German manufacturer resurrected the sporty coupe and built it on the platform of Mk5 Golf. This time, the model was not sold in the US. Volkswagen Scirocco received a 2.0-liter turbo motor and a smaller 1.4 gas or diesel options, while its R-Performance modification was tuned to deliver 276 horsepower. By the year 2017, the coupe hadn't managed to show unprecedented sales figures, and with VW's push for electric cars, they had to make room for new models, so Scirocco was dead again. But who knows, maybe someday we'll get an electrified version of it. Smart for 2. If you're a fan of this tiny car, don't stress out yet. Daimler's tiniest automobile on the market is here to stay, but it will drop its gasoline-powered coupe and convertible versions in the US and will become all-electric. Even though the iconic commuter was a perfect vehicle for city driving that allowed you to find a parking spot anywhere you went, it was still a vehicle of taste. Great fuel efficiency of 63 miles per gallon was overshadowed by the requirement of premium gasoline, and small engine was capable to produce only 89 horses. However, the second-generation Smart for 2 electric drive seems like a steal. It costs around $18,000 after incentives and ensures 100 miles of pure electric range, and shall include cruise control, power windows, power steering, and Bluetooth smartphone connectivity. Mitsubishi i-MiEV. Even though all-electric cars were introduced to the world not that long ago, Mitsubishi is already cancelling one of its models. But no need to look for a conspiracy against electric cars here. i-MiEV just wasn't a good auto. It had very strange egg-like design. The manufacturer claimed that the vehicle could go 90 miles on a charge, but in real life, the range was barely reaching 60 miles. Moreover, the 64 horsepower motor and 80 miles top speed were not adding points to Mitsubishi's scoreboard. However, it is worth mentioning that this tiny city commuter was indeed the cheapest electric car sold in America, starting from $23,000. And if you take into account $7,500 government tax credit or an option to buy a used model, you're indeed looking at a very affordable EV. Volkswagen Touareg. One of the first new-generation upscale SUVs introduced in 2004, VW Touareg is valued for its reliability, safety, and performance. Without a doubt, it is a quality-built and well-designed automobile. However, it comes with a hefty price tag of nearly $50,000 for the base trim. The price is just too high, even for the VW fans, and most American consumers prefer to go for a Porsche or an Audi for the money. That is why it was only a matter of time before the company decided to remove Touareg from its lineup. In 2018, Touareg is going to be replaced by the bigger, family-oriented Volkswagen Atlas. Lexus CT200 Hybrid. Released in 2011, when fuel economy was the major attraction for the buyers, Lexus CT200 Hybrid lost its popularity in the US due to the gasoline prices plummeting. Starting from $31,250, this entry-level sporty hatchback targeted price-sensitive buyers looking to experience the brand's luxury. However, with performance similar to Toyota Prius, CT200 Hybrid did not meet expectations associated with the $7,000 higher price tag. Essentially, the car was somewhere in the middle, too expensive to capture economy market and too simple for Lexus loyal customers. Today, even solid fuel efficiency of 43 miles per gallon in the city and 40 on a highway cannot guarantee customer retention. We should mention that the model is not being dropped altogether, but will no longer be available in the States. Audi A3 three-door hatchback. The fourth generation of Audi A3 is scheduled for the 2019, but until that year comes, the manufacturer had chosen to narrow down the available body options. Since the demand for three-door hatchbacks has been going down, the A3 will be losing this body style in 2018. The only remaining traditional hatchback option for the fans of the car will be a four-door Sportback. In addition, we have some news about the future of this model. In 2020, the lineup will be joined by a four-door saloon, and in 2021, the five-door liftback will most likely take over the Sportback name. Volkswagen CC. Volkswagen CC is yet another small car killed off this year. This four-door coupe, valued by many for its European styling and elegant design, is left behind not because rising popularity of SUVs, but due to its poor performance in the US and worldwide. After a 46% sales drop in the first half of 2017, it became obvious that CC will kick the bucket. After all, the car was in production for 8 years and aged, having no major upgrades and redesigns. However, Volkswagen is not going to abandon its neo-luxury market and plans to replace CC with Arteon, a sportier-looking premium-class liftback sedan. We're pretty sure that we did not include all of the cars that are being terminated this year. If you know about any others, share with us in the comment section and tell us which ones you're regretting to see leaving the most. Before you leave our channel, make sure to check out suggested videos on the screen, like, subscribe and share. May the torque be with you!